look about it. Here's the thing, Sue. When you're on the chain bridge, very, very frequently, you're behind the wheel cursing the person in front of you. You don't get to look out the side window and see that.
That's right, and we're not advocating for that.
No, we're not. We're not.
That's so pretty. It almost looks like an animation of a beautiful day.
Yeah.
It was a nice day, though, Jim. But as advertised, it's also been a little bit warmer than yesterday and a bit more humid. So if you had the windows open, perhaps you had to go ahead and get that air conditioning back on again today. I know I did. 85 degrees feels like 88, but it is a beautiful day, and it has been a dry day. It will remain a very comfortable evening as well. So you can see D.C. is one of the warmer spots. We have most, well, Frederick is pretty warm at 86, but most places are in the low to mid 80s. We've had some very comfortable mornings, and
Hello.
While it might not be quite as cool as the past few days have been, we'll have a nice start to our.
We come out.
I wanted to show you the forecast for this evening. Now we're going
to give me like 6 o'clock.
The clouds have started to thicken up a little bit. I'll show you on radar where those are coming from. Be mild by 9 o'clock. I think we'll have a bit more cloud cover around, and by 11 o'clock, 76 degrees. So as we look at tomorrow, it probably won't be quite as sunny as today was, and that's because we are watching some moisture moving in from the Atlantic that has got the clouds starting to get even closer. It's moved into the Williamsburg area. Now we have some thin clouds around here.
Going in the wreck smoke.
There's pretty significant rain falling across the outer banks.
Broadcast up.
There's a little bit of tropical moisture.
Yeah, 71.
That may be getting pulled in our direction.
I got 80 something. The 2 guy, but I ain't what you call? I ain't put no badges on.
We'll have a chance for some showers. Best chance in the afternoon, and the best chance a little bit south of D.C. And here's one of the other players. This is a system being watched. About 40% chance that it could develop. It's 350 miles southwest of Bermuda. So whether this becomes a depression or not, it is part of the supply chain that is pulled in toward the mid-Atlantic and the southeast.
Got me checking them.
Bringing those rain showers in our direction. So we're going to keep a passing shower in tomorrow. We also have this frontal boundary up to our north, which could be a player in kind of drawing that moisture in as well. So keep the umbrella handy, especially for tomorrow afternoon. But it actually looks like Thursday might be the wetter day when it comes to pulling in this tropical moisture. As such, tomorrow's still a warm day, a little bit humid. Temperatures will likely top out in the 80s. We're 85 degrees right now. I showed you this a few minutes ago, but can't believe that now we're talking about 60s in Chicago, but Wichita 55, Lincoln, Nebraska 46. It's still 81 in St. Louis. Caitlin pointed this out. That's a pretty short drive to Lincoln, a few hours. And then you get to Denver, where on Saturday it was 101 degrees, and today it's 35 degrees, and they've got the snow falling. So it's
wow. I thought that was a country town.
Boy, this snow is really something to be reckoned with. I believe the earliest.
That's the only reason you got to come?
Nah.
But this is
I got excited because you bought me something, honey.
Still looks like they could get outside of paved areas some 3 to 6 inches of snow in the suburbs of Denver. Colorado Springs, about 6.7 inches. Jim, you ready for snow yet? I don't think I'm ready.
Well, I know some people who did.
This is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, did you see this? I mean, a lot of people are in Colorado.
So what my powerful.
That's Colorado Springs, and I have a friend who works out there.
I got free shoes. I just forgot to put them on. I got free shoes. I got some the New Balance joints, and I came with some Kobe's. Cause I got the joint.
There is some suggestion that maybe some of this wet snow could help with that Cameron Peak fire a little bit, Jim, but the wind is going to be another matter altogether. Either way, what a dramatic day. Yesterday they were in the 90s, today they're in the 30s. I mean, if that happened in D.C., we'd be tearing down buildings right now.
All right, thanks, Sue.
Okay. All right, still ahead. Top drug makers are trying to boost public confidence in any approved coronavirus vaccines. We're going to tell you what they're vowing to do amid increased political pressure. And a local university is turning to a rather unlikely source to detect COVID-19 on campus.
Huh?
Well, my mother put in the card.
You right there? Nothing. Say, her, love, her, Mr. Joseph.
That's it? It wasn't nothing in there?
This summer, get back in the driver's seat. Your Honda dealer is open and ready to get you into a new Honda today. Like the versatile HR-V or the fun-to-drive CR-V. Visit the Honda Summer Clearance Event and get a great deal from Honda. KBB.com's 2020 Best Value Brand. Get a great deal on the CR-V at the Honda Summer Clearance Event today.
Break away from ordinary Medicare Advantage plans and choose Kaiser Permanente. You'll get the region's only Medicare Advantage plan rated 5 out of 5 stars, 8 years in a row. Plus, we give you customized wellness advice you can trust and news and tips created to help you thrive. You can get personalized medical guidance 24/7 from our advice line. Your hospital, medical, mental health, and prescriptions are covered in one plan with $0 monthly premiums. Our Medicare Advantage plans are also designed to help keep your life simple and a health system built for your convenience.
They must be the friends or something, because they just rebound. What? This is racism.
While helping to keep you your healthiest. Choose personalized care that helps keep life simple. Choose Kaiser Permanente. Call us to learn more at 1-877-425-0724 or visit kp.org/getmedicare.
In the District of Columbia, there are 2 ways to vote in the November 3rd general election, by mail or in person. All registered voters will be
Grab it.
Use mail ballot drop boxes.
Good defense.
Deposit completed ballots at a vote center.
He on the ground.
Mail ballots through USPS.
Throw the oop.
Didn't receive your
Okay.
ballot? You may vote at any early vote center during the
Them motherfuckers can't. They gotta recruit me from the rec. I don't take bad shots. I give you the ball when you open. I don't be jacking out none of that shit.
2525 for more information.
Give me that. I'ma take my play D in the. Come on, man. Rebound. Look, he just doing anything. I told you, get that motherfucker and firing it. Good play. Good play, good play.
Joining Fox 5 Mornings starting Monday.
Arlington County is offering up help to communities affected by the COVID-19 virus. The county will give out cloth face coverings and offer up testing at the Arlington Mill Community Center. That starts Monday. It'll happen the second and fourth Monday of each month. Drug makers are promising COVID-19.
That defense. I ain't giving this to you, motherfucker. Get to the brother. There you go. Look at the ball. Get it out. Okay. That's a good shot.
Shortcuts on science. They agreed to submit vaccines for clearance only when they're shown to be safe and effective in large clinical studies. That letter intended to counter this perception that companies are being pressured to deliver the vaccine in time for the election.
Colleges could be a new hotbed for the coronavirus as some students head back to campus.
Yeah.
Now a team from Virginia Tech has come up with a unique way to test for the virus. And
Oh, you wrong person.
come back positive.
Wrong person. Kick it back out. Shoot that. We down here.
Earlier today on Fox 5 Morning, Professor Peter Mike
Shoot that.
shared the details.
Good shot.
Somebody poops and they have the virus in their body, then there's a very strong likelihood that they will be shedding viral RNA, and then we can go into
I don't even know what his archetype is. Defender something.
they're actually infected. So it's actually a really nice sentinel because we can find people that we wouldn't get otherwise.
You can tell Angie was she wanted the lab at first.
So far, the professor, by the way, says they've processed samples from 5 locations on campus. He said processing each sample takes about 24 hours. Yeah, we talked about how candles or blowing out candles on a birthday cake could spread the virus. Now, a new study out of Sweden saying happy birthday is apparently another coronavirus concern.
Glad they.
The study found singing generated more respiratory aerosol particles than talking. Researchers also found that consonants such as PBRNT generated a large number of droplets.
We should point out, remember early on when they said, okay, how do you know when's long enough to wash your hands? Oh, sing happy birthday to yourself twice. Now they're saying that singing happy birthday is wrong for you.
Well, if you're in a group of people,
Right,
that's
exactly.
what they're saying. You can spread it that way. Hopefully.
That's why I said I kind of think. I mean, I'm not disappointed they didn't do it because you know something better supposed to come. But at the same time, I like 19. I mean 20. They just need to fix a little tweaks this shit. So if they could have tweaked everything, like if this tweaks everything for 19 and it's like flat out even game, none of that cheating, overpowered, dumb shit, I love it.
Hey, Fitz.
Jim, good evening. When are you going to get that second stimulus check everybody's been promising? Well, we're taking the temperature up here on Capitol Hill.
A good question.
Will not see that check. It's all ahead of
But defenders are extremely faster than regular, like non-defender players.
At Persona Doctors, we use advanced medical testing powerful medications and natural hormones that curb appetite, burn fat, stop cravings, and boost energy. Just keep the weight off.
Guaranteed. Another day,
My man.
to bounce forward. Let's do this. By making your internet speeds fast and reliable, so you can keep up with your customers.
That's only if though. There ain't no guarantee that's what it's for though. That's the only thing I could come up with. That, you know what I'm saying?
Devices with serious security. So we can handle this and this while you get on with this and this. Fast, be secure, bounce forward with Comcast Business. Get started with a great offer and for a limited time, get a $500 prepaid card. Call or go online today.
Floor & Decor is now open for safe shopping and curbside pickup.
Yes.
Whether you're looking for tile,
Yes.
wood, stone, or laminate, with our incredible selection and everyday low prices, you'll find the perfect floor at the perfect price. Come explore in person or online. Buyers are so picky these days. Even more so.
I agree 100%.
Everyone wants granite countertops, open kitchens, soaring ceilings with sparkling lights. But what if your house is less than perfect? What if it is far from perfect? That's where we come in. I'm Brad, founder of Express Home Buyers. For the better part of 2 decades, we've been buying houses that people thought would never sell. It doesn't matter if the house is filled with rescued lizards and boxes of live crickets, if the house has all 4 walls but no roof, if it's crammed with so much stuff it looks like an Amazon warehouse, or even if renters tried to transform the house into the city dump. We've bought these houses and thousands more. So if you don't want to deal with picky buyers in these uncertain times, then call us at 1-800-SELL-TO-US today and trade that house for peace of mind and a pile of cash.
Home buyers, we buy your house in 7 days. More and more people are calling the Cochran firm for legal help, from auto accidents to medical mistakes, birth injuries, and beyond. The Cochran firm has recovered hundreds of millions of dollars for our clients. Seriously injured? Call the Cochran firm at 1-800-THE-FIRM.
Good shots, huh?
We've always put safety first.
Oh, come on. Y'all got to play defense. They cherry picking. What the fuck? Nigga flat out just cherry picking.
For the future. And there has never been a summer when it's mattered more. Wherever you go, summer safely. Get 0% APR financing for up to 5 years.
So nigga cherry picking again. Like nobody's gonna pick him up. That's terrible. Good thing you got a heisting ass guard.
To pinpoint your weight gain, powerful medications and natural hormones that curb appetite, burn fat, stop cravings, and boost energy. Just keep the weight off.
Guaranteed. We're back now with the 5 things you need to know. The first day of virtual learning is in the books for most schools in Northern Virginia, but Arlington County had its share of technical glitches. Many families experienced issues with connecting backup power devices to distance learning softwares. School officials say the issue was firewall related due to the large volume of traffic trying to access the software. 2 new states have made it onto DC's mandatory quarantine
Don't touch it.
list.
Oh, you supposed to grab it.
Joined 27 other states on the list of high-risk states. Mayor Bowser's order requires people traveling from those states into the district to quarantine for 14 days. If they are here for an essential travel,
You don't see nobody pulling from the 2K mark no more.
there's now political power behind
Oh, good move.
the Big Ten football season.
Good move.
Lawmakers from 6 states sent a letter
Damn.
to the Big Ten commissioner, league presidents, and chancellors. It urges Big Ten leaders to move forward with a football season this fall rather than wait until the spring. All 10 lawmakers who signed the letter are Republican. We are watching a historic scene unfold in California right now. About 1,000 fires have ravaged the state over the past few weeks. More than 2 million acres have burned, which is a record. Helicopters have been brought in to rescue people trapped near the flames. Firefighters are battling 100-degree-plus temperatures, dry conditions, and high winds. Rochester, New York's police chief and the department's entire command staff retired today. This comes after the deadly police-involved shooting of Daniel Prude. Shooting death has sparked major protests in the
Then they said a whole police joint retired.
is upset by the protests and criticisms of his handling of the investigation.
The debate over help for families affected by the economic downturn continues on the Hill, but now as the pandemic moves from summer into fall, Labor Day behind us, what's next?
He got no points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, 1 foul, 1 turnover.
Jim, that's right. The president is calling for a new round of stimulus checks. His idea is $300 billion in funds from a
leftover business loan program from the original stimulus package. To that end, the president of Florida today driving home his campaign message that he is up to the task of restoring the U.S. economy.
We're rapidly restoring the greatest economy in history. We created the greatest economy in the history of our country. And then we had to close it up when the China plague came in. We closed it up. We saved millions of lives.
Now, the first round of those 1,200 checks cost the federal government about $300 billion. Now, both parties agree that they want another round. That would mean $1,200 checks for adults and then another $500 check for a child. So a family of four could wind up seeing about $3,400 in their pocketbook. But there's a big problem here right now. Despite the call for doing this, both sides have walked away from the negotiations right now, and none new talks are scheduled. The situation is this. Fox 5 spoke with Virginia Congresswoman Jennifer Wexton today. She denies Republicans' claims that their $3 trillion package that passed in the House was chock full of things that just don't belong in a stimulus bill.
They said they would block our $1 trillion for kids, jobs, and health care unless we doubled the cost to accommodate an endless wish list of non-COVID related liberal priorities like tax cuts for blue state millionaires.
Is there stuff in there that shouldn't be in a stimulus bill connected to COVID?
Look, we have already indicated that we will come down $1 trillion if they come up $1 trillion and we meet in the middle. But the fact is that our economy is in trouble. We have families who are suffering, and we need to make sure that we're working together in a bipartisan way to find these solutions.
All right, but here's the situation. Time is running out. The Senate got back here to work yesterday. The House is coming back later in the week, but there is only...
These motherfuckers ain't green beaning, but they making these motherfuckers.
Up here. If no deal is reached, that means no stimulus check. And Jim, one thing is for sure, once they head back out into the campaign season, both sides are going to blame the other about it not happening.
No doubt about that. All right, Vince, thank you. And that is the topic of the Fox 5 Live Insta poll. Will Congress and the president agree on another COVID stimulus package? 19% of you say yes, meaning that 81% of you are pessimistic, and that sort of tracks with what we've been seeing coming out of Ale on all sides these days. You can vote right now on the Fox 5 News app. The Insta poll is in the Browse section, or weigh in at fox5dc.com. Nikola and General Motors teaming up to take on Tesla's Cybertruck. The company selecting GM to be its manufacturing partner for the electric pickup truck called the Badger. Nikola will also hand over $2 billion in stock to GM, giving the automaker an 11% stake in the company. Shares of both Nikola and GM rose after the deal was announced. Uber pledging to shift to 100% electrical vehicles by the year 2030, but the company says it will not pay its drivers to trade their gas-burning vehicles for electric ones. Instead, the company will tack on a fee on trips completed in electric vehicles to incentivize drivers to make the switch. And starting today, Uber's launching an Uber Green surcharge in 15 cities. For $1 more, riders can request a hybrid or electric vehicle. Peloton is preparing to launch a cheaper treadmill and a new high-end bike while cutting the price of its existing one. The new treadmill will cost about $1,000.
Never ate crabs before?
Model, but it won't be available till
Or shrimp?
2021. Meanwhile, the price of Peloton's flagship bike will drop about $300 to just over $1,900 starting tomorrow. The higher-end model will cost nearly $2,500.
All right, coming up, how many times have you bought something online because of the reviews? We're going to tell you why those stars could actually be a scam. Plus, you've likely received phone calls from numbers you don't immediately recognize. How do you know if you
What?
actually
Crab legs like that.
call? Google has a solution, and we'll explain it after the break.
LA's finest premieres September 21st on Fox. One step at a time, America is moving forward. And as we focus on getting back on our feet, the Good Feet store will be there, helping to improve the quality of people's lives 2 feet at a time. With safety measures in place, we're ready to serve you at the Good Feet store.
You've earned a chance to sit back this Labor Day. Give your
That block, boy, come on, shit. That's what I'm talking about.
No stress, no hassle. Call today. The first 20 callers receive $600 off. Our one-piece seamless walls are installed by safe, certified technicians in as little as 1 day, all backed by a lifetime warranty on labor and materials. Call now to save $600.
Why do we love Tyson's
Watch and Jewelry Exchange?
The service, selection, and pricing are unbeatable. Plus, they take trade-ins on old jewelry.
0% financing lets me get the piece I've always wanted.
Tyson's Watch and Jewelry Exchange, proudly serving D.C. for 25 years.
We can make that happen, definitely.
This looks great. Getting through the morning meeting in one piece? Feels good. Then realizing it's payday. That definitely feels good. All while keeping the kids busy and the clients happy. You're unstoppable. With a Wells Fargo checking account, you can bank without missing a beat.
Still have a bathtub in your home?
Long Baths will install a beautiful new shower in just one day. Call now for $1,000 off and a free accessory package. We make it affordable. Call Long Baths at 800-715-5664.
The Enhanced Acura Certified Pre-Owned Program. A better way to buy pre-owned. With a comprehensive 182-point inspection, a complimentary first scheduled maintenance, and our 70-year or 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. It's like we're with you, wherever you go. Visit DCAcuraDealers.com for attractive offers on a certified pre-owned vehicle.
Who is USAA made for? It's made for this guy, a veteran who honorably served. And it's made for her. She's serving now. We made it for all branches and all ranks, whether they served one tour or made a career of it. We also made the USAA for military spouses and their kids. USAA is easy to work with and can save you money on auto, home, and renter's insurance. Become a member today. Get an insurance quote at USAA.com/quote. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
One step at a time. Small business is getting back to business. Life continues to open up, and we have too. For a quarter century, the Good Feet store's been there when you need us. With safety measures in place, we're ready to serve you at the Good Feet store.
TikTok's rushing to remove graphic videos of a man committing suicide that have been circulating on the app. It shows a man sitting at his computer before he takes his own life with a gun. It was live streamed on Facebook before it started spreading on other platforms. TikTok says it's now banning users who keep trying to share those clips.
A dangerous trend is gaining traction online. At least 20 Facebook groups have been created for people looking to make money by posting fake reviews for companies. Sellers are offering money for positive reviews, usually about $6 a post. They also pay for negative reviews against rival products. Amazon, Walmart, and eBay are also trying to crack down on this. Google's phone app can now let you know why a business is trying to contact you.
Oh, you probably threw that oop, you little Larry Bird bitch. Made that motherfucker though. Green bean.
Why a business may need to talk to you. Google says this also benefits businesses because people are much more likely to pick up a call that doesn't look like spam. The launch comes amid
I can stamp that. I can stamp that.
Netflix's CEO says he doesn't expect his company's employees to return to the office until the majority are vaccinated against COVID-19. That means employees could be working from home in the next year, given the current timeframes for vaccine development. Facebook and Google have already told its employees they can work remotely.
I seen 2 Jones Trail did was like epic, like some shit you would see on the internet. Motherfucker had the gas mask, ran back in the gas, put it on, took it off, killed the nigga, stole the shit, came back. I was like, God damn, my brain don't even work like that.
But the new iPhones aren't the only thing planned. Bloomberg says Apple will debut a new iPad Air as well as 2 new Apple Watches. Still to come, an apartment listing is turning heads online. We're going to tell you why. But first, Gary McGrady standing by. What he's working on for us tonight. Hey, Gary.
Hey, Jeff, first day of school for a lot of kids. Look, they're not in class, it's virtual, but it doesn't mean that some of these kids don't need their very own desk. I'm a little worried about how I'm going to get out of this, to be honest with you. Look, I find some supplies in here.
Oh shit, they got a glitch jump shot.
And he realizes the need, and he's helping to figure out a way to get these desks.
Who did that?
I'll have more coming up. Hey, but I'm thinking of my friends in Denver. It's snowing out there.
You know, can you believe that? Happy first day of school. 6 inches of snow on the ground, though. And by the way, it was 90 degrees yesterday. Dramatic weather across western parts of our country. Home here, just a real summer-like feel. A warm start to the school year for some, and it's going to stay pretty mild. We'll have a look at that forecast. 7 days coming up in a minute.
What?
Resale value in its class by KBP.com and take 2,000 finance cash, plus an additional 500 bonus cash on select hybrid models. Toyota, let's go places.
If you're hungry and you want a great deal, the $6.99 Super Slam is your perfect meal. It's buttermilk pancakes, eggs, sausage, bacon, and hash browns. It's enough breakfast for dinner, and it's as good as it sounds. See you at Denny's.
These days, it's okay to do some things halfway.
I was lost today. I really can't play 4 people in. That shit is too much. No bullshit.
With a proprietary search tool that looks for savings. Plus, we deliver.
Fuck.
No wonder CVS customers are better than most at staying on prescriptions, which tends to make you healthier.
Mm-hmm.
Get a free prescription savings review at CVS.
Get to the sportsbook at Hollywood Casino at Charlestown Races. All gaming is regulated by the West Virginia Lottery. Want to bet? Get to the sportsbook at Hollywood Casino at Charlestown Races. All gaming is regulated by the West Virginia Lottery.
Looking for a credit card that puts more money back in your pocket? With the PenFed Power Cash Rewards contactless card, you earn an unlimited 2%
Oh, he missed it.
back as an Honors Advantage member and pay no annual fee. You can even earn a $100 statement credit when you spend $1,500 in the first 90 days. Join PenFed, and together, we can help you earn cash back with every purchase. Apply today. Membership is open to everyone. Visit penfed.org/powercash.
Another day, another chance to bounce forward.
Let's do this.
By making your internet speeds fast and reliable, so you can keep up with your customers. By ensuring those speeds have wireless internet backup. So if the power goes down, your connection doesn't. And by covering all your connected devices...
Damn, we got this tie game, Joe.
So we can handle this and this.
72-72. I can't say nothing about that though. I do. It's too much though. Like I try to stick to the closest people I can find. Cause I don't like. Oh.
At Eastern's Automotive Group, we offer our express process. You can lock in financing from home and pick up same day. Make your next purchase express at Eastern.com.
Fucking do the give and go.
All right, let's check in with Sean with what's coming up at 6. Hey, Sean.
Hey, Jim. All right, have you heard the news? Colin Kaepernick is back in the NFL. Kinda. We're gonna talk about that and also talk about how he is rated even higher than Cam Newton and Baker Mayfield. Also coming up tonight at 6:30. We've heard of messy divorces before, right? You get spousal support. We're gonna tell you why Dr. Dre's soon-to-be ex-wife says she needs $2 million a month in child support, or not just child support, but just spousal support in general. $2 million a month, Jim.
We'll use just $2 million a month, period, no matter what you want to discuss it on.
I mean, you know, girls gotta have her things, right?
All right, see you at 6, Sean. House hunting online can not only be exhausting, but it can be deceiving. A woman sharing pictures on Twitter that were used to advertise the apartment. The listing features a poorly photoshopped sofa, kitchen chair, and a plant. See, you can tell it now. You look. And by the way, that is one tiny couch. That's not even a couch. It's a futon. So here's the thing. Renters and buyers usually want to know what a room looks like with furniture before they actually commit to moving in. A study from something called the Appraisal Institute found unfurnished houses stayed on the market longer. They call it staging the house.
Staging the house, yeah. And it makes a huge difference because some people can't see beyond the clutter and stuff like that. But at the same time, this is pretty bad Photoshop job.
Very bad.
No one's
what the rent was on something like that.
Right. All right. The founder of Jelly Belly has a sweet deal for anyone who is up for the challenge. David Klein founded the company back in 1976, and now he's getting ready to retire. But before he does, he is hosting a series of cash prize treasure hunts around the country. Golden tickets will be hidden in each state. Clues will be provided to track them down. One person will be eligible to search for the ultimate treasure, the key to one of Klein's candy factories. I wonder if that means it gets owned.
This guy thinks he's with Willy Wonka or something like that.
No way. They got a jumper. They got a fake jump on here. Oh my God. It's like Kobe Bryant too.
Time now, it's 5:46. A live look outside. It's been a beautiful warm day out there. Caitlin Roth
Ooh, good shot. These niggas pooping like shit, man. But this number 16, he making this bullshit. He ain't even a shooter or nothing. It ain't open. It ain't crazy. It ain't crazy though.
Sunshine, warm temperatures, although definitely felt more summer-like today with the higher humidity. For tomorrow, some changes.
I just got a trophy in the pro-am. Call me a triple threat, and I ain't got no points.
And showers, thunderstorms, a few downpours to remind us this is still summer in D.C. We do the humidity, we do the showers and thunderstorms on the regular, and that's going to be the case Thursday. Luckily, high pressure builds in on Friday, so the weekend does look like it's going to start off nice and even very comfortable. It was a little warmer today than the very comfortable readings we had all weekend, but still outside the Beltway, starting the morning in the 50s. It was the 60s here in D.C. We made it up to 85 at the current hour. Feels like 88. A few more clouds have been increasing out of the south and east as well. So, tale of two seasons here. Well, for probably several seasons, actually, if you look at the national map. So, very comfortable, 74 in Boston, a warm 85 in D.C., 86 Cincinnati, 87 in Nashville, it's 81 in St. Louis, Missouri, and then you drive over to Lincoln, Nebraska, not too far, it's 46 degrees. How about in Texas, where it's 47 in Amarillo, and then it's 90 in Dallas. So, a very striking cold front across the middle part of the country, and then 30s with that early season snowstorm along the Front Range. 32 in Casper, 35 in Denver. It has been snowing all day there. It continues to snow. Up in the mountains, they'll be measuring this in feet, several inches for Denver. And the first time it snowed in September for Denver since 20 years. So this is, I know they get snow early in the Rockies, but this is way early. It is still summer.
What are you doing? These better not make this shit.
Winter weather. You gotta feel bad for them out there. That is brutal, especially for those starting school here right after the Labor Day holiday. Okay, closer to home, this is what I meant about some moisture coming off the Atlantic, bringing numerous showers across coastal North Carolina.
This already overtime.
Kind of push inland northward, so kind of an unusual trend here as we get this onshore flow with showers.
Yeah, this nigga, man.
Off the Atlantic into tomorrow. So it'll be kind of sticky, kind of cloudy, temperatures in the 80s, and then we'll see those showers and thunderstorms fill in throughout the day. So take a look at future casts. This is at 11 o'clock tonight. Clouds are filling in. Showers are pretty much still to our south. And tomorrow morning, the best chance of rain is going to be south and east of us. So southern Maryland, lower eastern shore, northern neck. You guys all have a better chance of seeing the rain by the noon hour. Here in D.C.
Hate this dumbass layup shit. It's still gone. You can get it back.
A better chance of that rain pushing in through D.C. Thursday morning. Scattered downpours. Some of these could be thunderstorms, and that will continue throughout the day as this kind of just circulates over us. So an unusual pattern, but the result is the same. Looks like we'll get a dose of rain on Thursday. So kind of sticky and unsettled the next couple of days.
Lay up.
Again,
Thank you.
mainly to our south for
Damn.
Wednesday, but definitely right over us with some thunderstorms on Thursday with that high temperature of 86 degrees. Quick check on the tropics. The incredibly active
There it is.
season continues with Paul.
Oh.
Winds sustained at 65 miles an
Baby.
hour in the
Oh, you bum ass. Oh, you's a bum. Oh, yeah. What?
The U.S. coast, and then behind Paulette we have Renee. A weaker
I got 7. Man, niggas tripping.
There's your full 7 days. So after we get the showers out of here,
Slim striking that motherfucker.
otherwise it's partly cloudy and nice with a high of 80. Beautiful Saturday.
I got motherfucker 7 assists, 7 steals, 7 rebounds. Look, wide open. 3 better than 2. Move.
Jeffrey Wilson's taking old desks and giving them new life and a new home.
Slim got 21. Throwing that one. Missed it.
We will check in with Gary a little bit later on.
Fuck.
All right, Disney's live-action remake of Mulan is facing more criticism. Some people are taking issue over the movie's ending credits, which recognizes a group they claim is forcing Muslims into re-education camps.
We gotta win this one.
A Chinese agency is sanctioned by the U.S. for violating human rights in Hong Kong. The film is already catching backlash from pro-democracy advocates after
Are you gonna help? What the hell?
expressed support for Hong Kong
Yeah,
police.
stick right there, because he gonna do that fadeaway shit. Good foul, shoot. I know he was in the line, though.
Centered around the themes of identity, justice, and action. There will be 12 5-minute episodes. Tracy Ellis Ross, Regina King, Sana Lathan, and Alvin Woodard.
Sana Lathan. They said, nah, fool.
The actress is sharing a promo which included a picture showing the original cast before it morphed to the new one. Production will support Color of Change, the nation's largest online racial justice organization, and it streams tonight.
It's a wrap at Tyler Perry Studios after filming 4 new shows in just 2 months.
Man, this nigga Tyler Perry is a billionaire.
Successfully filmed 82 episodes for the shows. He was able to do that using a quarantine bubble model, testing cast and crew as they arrived at the studio.
Yo!
For 32 shoot days and 51 quarantine days for the 4 series. Just 5 people.
Now just give me the ball. Damn, I'm gonna give it up.
There were no positive cases once production started. Dancing with the Stars is losing a familiar face. One of the show's toughest judges will likely sit out this season because of travel restrictions. Lynn Goodman is in the United Kingdom and cannot travel back to the States for the show. Derek Huff will fill in as a judge. He was a pro on the show.
Somebody move, man. These niggas retarded.
Record 6 times. Goodman will still be a part of the show in some.
You see this shit?
Still to come, the world's #1 men's tennis player is facing a hefty fine after being ousted from the U.S. Open. We're going to tell you how much his meltdown is costing him. And football fans, they are gearing up for the start of the NFL season,
but it's like that everybody just still. The point guard getting double teamed, ain't nobody else moving. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Stay with us, stay connected, stay social. Follow us at Fox 5. Stay ahead.
We've always put safety first.
Man, this is, if this shit going to triple overtime, it might be in triple, quadruple, whatever the hell. This shit is crazy.
For the future. And there has never been a summer when it's mattered more.
We ain't gonna score because he's stupid.
Summer safely.
Look at that. Corner. He shoots threes. He making them all day. Stupid motherfuckers. Stupid motherfuckers. We lose this game. He waited too long. I know that feeling.
Has been serving our community for over 60 years. With 7 locations in the DC region, we're available for emergency service 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call us today for a low monthly.
Bad shot. Look at this shit. Triple overtime, Slim. We gotta win this. We get heavy VC if we win this shit. He been hitting that bullshit today though. Just look at this shit. My man's cooking. As usual.
From the day I received my honorable discharge to the day I went to work for a county fire department was 2 weeks.
American Military University. Learn from the leader.
Yeah, we need to go to 2K TV for this. The first triple overtime.
It's only human to pursue the elusive, while also capturing the possibilities. Even something like CO2.
Wide open, I need to paint.
Over the last decade,
Oh, he made that on the fucking center? Unbelievable.
companies working to transform carbon into new forms of energy.
I don't even. Wait till you see what just happened after that. Press to give it to the fucking point guard, man.
Our only job is to take great care of our patients. We are empowered to do what's right for you.
Your medical records are accessible by you and your care team, so we can work together to give you great care.
Your primary care doctor, your specialist, it's great. We all work together as a team.
I don't just work here. I am a patient too. I wouldn't trust my family's health to anyone else.
Oh, that's out of bounds.
This summer, get back in the driver's seat. Your Honda dealer is open and ready to get you into a new Honda today. Like the versatile HR-V or the fun-to-drive CR-V. Visit the Honda Summer Clearance Event and get a great deal from Honda, KBB.com's 2020 Best Value Brand. Get a great deal.
Good shot. White bread. Get back. Get back. Really wide open in the corner. I don't understand this shit. Damn.
All right, let's get back to Gary McGrady right now with an Arlington middle school teacher who's been taking old desks and giving them a new life and a new home for students who are learning from home. Hey, Gary.
Hey, thanks a lot, Jim. Such a great idea. Here we are in Arlington. This is
Now you can find a point guard, be pressed, geeking.
here, his name is Jeff Wilson. He's an art teacher, and what a great idea he had. He's been doing it on and off, giving students desks. Some
something you just don't think about. And here we are. Most of these kids, well, all the kids are doing school home virtually, and a lot of them, they just need a flat space. They just need something to call their own to do their work. And right up here, this is just one of the desks that came back. A volunteer refurbished this desk and literally dropped it off a few minutes before we got here, so you can see kind of what they're trying to do. But yesterday, they had
You got a screen. 2 guy go.
and this all started with a
Damn. A long time ago.
So much response. So they're going to take these. You can see that with video of all the desks that they've collected so far. They're in the school now. But they're going to send them out to volunteers.
No way. He's not a shooter.
And help to refurbish it, and then send them out to needy kids that need a
It's tied up.
to do their work.
Man, just scored again.
To do their homework, okay? And listen, I talked to Jeff earlier about this idea. Here's what he had to say.
I've been giving desks to students.
As defender slasher. Look at this. Look at this shot. Look at this shot.
Here and there for students.
Look at this.
Years of teaching, 29 years. And when this moment came up where we are,
You see the shot this nigga just shot, young?
for 1 hour on the homework, now we're working for
Got 34 on my head.
instead of, hey, let's provide this luxury for
Man, not crunch time though, Slim.
You can see they've refurbished about 8 or 9 so far. These pictures are just great. And it's all about little things that will fit in.
Young, quadruple overtime. This is fucking insane. I've never done this in no 2K ever. I got 2 points though. That's crazy.
Such a great thing happen. Back to you guys in the studio.
So cool. Thanks, Gary.
They ain't giving me the ball. I'm working though. I got 7 rebounds, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, steals, and all that. I can't shoot that.
This was after he was disqualified for hitting a line judge during a
Step
match.
up, fool.
He was also stripped of his $250,000 prize for reaching the 4th round. He did apologize to the line judge, saying he didn't mean to do it. A rare rookie card of Colin Kaepernick hitting the auction block. The card's owner says he's letting it go because he wants to raise money for Kaepernick's Know Your Rights camp. The owner told TMZ he started buying the former 49ers quarterback's items in 2016. Bought the 2011 rookie card for $18.
We had him in the first game. These niggas came back. The 2 guy got on 5.
Continues right now.
Right now at 6, some local public school buildings are now
Young, this is terrible, young.
and that has parents questioning why regular school classes can't be held in those buildings. We're digging for answers. Plus,
A defender?
virtual learning wasn't so smooth for thousands of students who went back to class in Northern Virginia today. And a shocking find in a newly released article major workplace problems for Metro workers, including bullying and sexual harassment.
Look at the, oh, turn around. Go, 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 go. What?
We begin tonight with frustrated parents.
What are you doing?
Some local school buildings can open for daycare providers, but not
They don't know no better.
It is happening all across the DC area with
Damn.
programs in several counties by the counties themselves.
Tie game.
I should call live tonight in Gaithersburg talking to the officials.
We'll be in it.
Yeah, well, you know, Thurgood Marshall Elementary School daycares starting sometime next week. Now, some parents I talk would say that's not fair because many of them, as you know, are trying to send their kids back for just regular in-person classrooms.
Look at this shit.
But I asked this question to both MCPS and a private daycare, and they tell me it doesn't work the same way.
He is.
Right.
Anna Shore of Montgomery County says she had to put one of her kids into private school while the other
Hello?
continues to struggle with online learning.
Yeah, I'm on the Parkway, man. Joint jacked up.
They had 6 months to plan some sort of re-entry into schools. So when Anna came to know about MCPS offering some of their school buildings,
What the fuck was that?
not for in-person classes, she says she was confused.
Yeah. You see, you made this frog shit? Man, come on.
You know, kids after hours or whatever they call. If it's safe for them to be present, why isn't it safe for MCPS employees to be present? Why can't they bring back small groups of kids?
It's a question I asked Joe Richardson of Bar T, a professional daycare service that has been operating within the school system for years.
He opening the paint. These niggas.
Joe says the state would only allow a maximum of 13 kids and 2 instructors within a limited space of
Man, come on.
He says they would operate out of maybe 20.
Sorry, fucks.
as opposed to 35 like the last school year.
We don't have to provide any transportation.
Why did? Oh yeah, you
As
gotta
long as
file
they have the kids come, they've got to figure that out. We can keep the kids in the classroom.
him.
CPS really can't do that. We can control our pickup and drop-off procedures a lot easier, so we're allowed to.
He gonna miss one. My man gonna miss one.
Will be feasible for us, but aren't feasible for things on a grander scale.
We also spoke with a representative from MCCS.
My man gonna miss one.
Childcare does not mean
Oh, green bean.
schools for instruction because those providers are following instruction for
2 green beans. Got a timeout.
one of the issues, for example,
Black dude in the corner, man.
building is managing risk common areas.
I got trust in him. Oh, look, I can't even give him the ball. Somebody come get the fucking ball. Look at this. Look at this. He shot a 2. Look at this shit, man. Need a 4-point play, man. Oh, they can give it to me. I'm giving it to the black dude. Fuck y'all. Black dude. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it. His partner going 6 overtimes. Oh, we got 5 seconds. Hold up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't touch it. Uh-oh. It might be over. I'm throwing a doo-doo. Double tap triangle. Don't call timeout, nobody. Oh. Just throw it in. Just throw it in. Yeah, 6 overtimes, young. And I got 2 points.
They were so excited to be back. You could tell how enthused they were for the first day of school. The teachers were excited to finally be able to see some kids, and it was also really cool to see the remote distance learning. We got to participate in some Zoom classes with the teachers and say hi to the kids that were at home learning as well.
Only a few counties have decided to close the school buildings.
Yeah. Give it to the black dude, man.
Virtual learning is in the books for students across Northern Virginia.
Play some D.
The first day of virtual school was a smooth one, but that was not the case for everyone.
See, we need shit like that to happen. Oh, bucket. Oh, he fucked up. I think it's the 6 overtime smoke. I think this is 6th one. Oh, oh yeah, okay. Regular game plus 5 overtimes. Straight to the free throw line. Come on, cuz we need both of these. That's one. That's
For the current situation, what's happening outside, I think it's a necessary move until things settle down and we hear the news that our kids are safe to go to the actual school. I think it's a necessary measure.
The biggest tech trouble we heard about was in Arlington County, where families from elementary to high school had trouble connecting school.
The middle. Come on, y'all.
Microsoft Teams distance learning software. ATS says the issue was mostly firewall related due to the large volume of traffic trying to access Microsoft Teams all at once. Arlington's Department of Information Services working on the problem all day. The superintendent emailing us saying, quote,
Yeah, these niggas, man. Okay, that's bad. That was bad.
And unfortunately, this morning we discovered an
Please make this. Yeah.
was needed. We are refreshing the firewall servers right now. Back here in Fairfax County, we had a chance to speak with the principal here at Luther Jackson Middle School, and I asked him on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate day 1?
That's my fault. That's good help. Somebody asked for the whole fucking game. Get to the black Bama. Oh, man, my bad, y'all. I'm gonna get it back. I'm on the ground. What the fuck?
It was a very, very wonderful experience, but still some work to be done to get this right.
Told you I'm gonna get it. What are you doing? I'm not giving you the ball, man. Fuck you.
Starting tomorrow, students at West Virginia University will be taking classes online at least for the next 3 weeks.
The change is thanks to a rise in the number of coronavirus
Boy, that was a scary ass pass, Slim.
500 people associated with the university are under quarantine. Salisbury University temporarily suspended 21 students for violating COVID-19 policies. The school did not share how those students violated policy. The suspended students are barred from campus for now.
I wish I could throw my elbows out of pop up.
Online classes.
And 2 new states have made it onto DC's mandatory quarantine list.
Don't give it to him. Fuck him. You can get the ball back.
27 others on that list of high-risk states. Mayor Muriel Bowser's order requires people traveling from those states into the district to quarantine for 14 days. If they are here for essential travel, they'll need to monitor for COVID-19.
There you go, black dude. There you go, black dude. It's a shame we gotta be color green bean.
Some stops like the Welcome Center, the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, and President John F. Kennedy's gravesite, they will remain closed off. That is out of an abundance of caution. Leaders don't want to encourage big crowds, and face masks must still be worn inside the cemetery. Family pass holders will still have access to their loved ones' gravesites.
Game time. 2 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists, 7 steals, 3 blocks, and a nigga had 40 on my head. Cheating ass game. Ooh, got a playmaking badge. Got a defending badge. That one with a half. Damn. That motherfucker went. Got a badge. Look, in one game, I went from an All-Star 1 to an All-Star 2. Or whatever it is. I'll take that. They got a joker in Northeast that pulled a gun out on somebody about a month ago, and then somebody caught it on their surveillance camera, and then they looking for him, like in traffic. I ain't playing with these niggas.